fabulous team. Welcome to your 30-minute Pilates workout. My name is Heather. I am so glad you guys are here. We're gonna get our bodies set up and warm for this awesome workout. So come onto your mat, place your feet on your mat, and I want all points of your feet to be pressed down. And when you do that, you guys, your legs are gonna feel strong and they're gonna feel engaged. And then let's move up to our knees. We always want our knees soft. So not hanging out down here, but certainly not locked out. So keep them soft. And then move up to your hips. Hips to shoulders, that's your core, you guys. You came here because you want to strengthen your core. And your core is made up of three things: abs, back, and glutes. So what that means to you is it's everything that holds you up tall and everything that keeps you strong. Three major muscles we work in our abs. Rectus abdominis, that's our stair-step muscles, inner and outer obliques, and then transverse muscles, which run hip bone to hip bone. Take those three muscles, tie them in together, and they form one thing, and that one thing is our powerhouse, and that's what we're gonna strengthen today. So team, the powerhouse begins at the belly button, but it doesn't stop there. So starting at your belly button, drop back into your spinal cord. And when you guys do that, you're gonna feel your shoulder blades come back into your spinal cord, and you're gonna feel your chest open, nice and big. Palm face forward, and then we're gonna breathe. And breathing the Pilates way is a little different. So we inhale through the nose, and then you just drop your jaw. And you exhale through the mouth. So you inhale deeply through the nose, filling up your rib cage. And then once your rib cage is full, you just drop your jaw and you exhale and you feel that rib cage get really small. So what that means to you, team, is your abs never move because they're pulled back and they're braced. Only part of your body in the breathing that moves, rib cage. So feel it expand on the inhale and feel it get really small on the exhale, okay? First, we're gonna start out just warming up through the neck. So together, team, we'll inhale right through the nose. It is inhale deeply. And then on this exhale, you bring your chin down to your chest and feel the warm up through the back of the neck. Inhale when you're there. Then as you exhale, sink your chin closer to your chest. Inhale. And on this exhale, roll your head to one side, almost touching your ear to your shoulder. It's inhale when you're there. And as you exhale, sink your ear closer to your shoulder, pull the opposite arm down. Inhale. And then together, we roll our head to the other side, and we stop at the shoulder. Inhale when you're there. Again, feeling the warm up right here. Exhale, sink closer to the shoulder, pull that arm down. It's inhale. And then together, team, exhale, roll right to the center of your chest. So inhale, your shoulders are pulled back right now. But as you exhale, you're gonna roll down and your fingertips will touch your mat. Inhale, and then roll up slowly. On the exhale, last to come up, head and shoulders. Inhale on the top, your abs are still pulled in. Then exhale, you roll down, and your knuckles will touch the mat. Inhale on the bottom. And then team, exhale, you roll up again. Lift those shoulders up, slide them down the back. Inhale. Now team, this time you're gonna roll down and your hands will actually make contact. You will walk them out and then place your knees directly underneath your hips. I'm gonna scoot back so I'm sideways on the mat. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're gonna go into the cat stretch, warming up the spinal cord. So it's inhale, you round up. Then exhale, you come into neutral spine. So again, as you inhale and round up, press your palms and knees into the mat. That'll help you really push the back up. So inhale, and exhale. How about one more time, team, to feel the back get warm. Palms, knees, Then exhale, slide right into neutral spine. Let's hold here. We're going to inhale, step forward about 2 inches with one hand. Then 2 inches with the other hand. Push your palms into your mat. Then team, come forward on the inhale. Slide down between your elbows. And exhale, you press back. Ear slide between your shoulders. Inhale, you come forward. Slide down between the elbows. Exhale, you slide back. We're warming up here through the triceps and through the shoulders. So your goal is not to let your abs or chest touch your mat. It's inhale, come forward and slide down. Now when you press back, push your palms into the mat so you fire up those triceps. Inhale, come forward, sliding down again. Then palms in. Now if you're feeling good here, let's go up. You tuck your toes. As you come forward, you lift your knees, you slide down. Then exhale, press palms in, come back. So you come forward again, slide right between the elbows. Then push palms in, you come back, and then press your heels to the floor. As you press your heels to the floor, also, press your chest towards your legs. Feel that right there. That'll warm you up more through the shoulders and through the back. You press back, pushing chest right down. One more time. It's inhale, come forward. And exhale, press back. Hold here, just breathe. And as you breathe, push your heels down to the floor. You're going to feel the warm up through the backs of the legs. Then, gently set your knees down and have a seat right here at the end of your mat. You're going to place your hands right here. You big inhale. Then you exhale, you tuck your chin, you roll back. Keep your arms long. Place your forearms down firmly. When you place them down, you're going to feel that upper body engage. Then, lift one knee up directly over the knee. Directly over the hip. Other knee comes up. Now, knees are at 90. We're going to warm up the hip flexors by moving the full leg, only moving at the hip. The knee stays at that 90 bend. So here we go. It's inhale, you drop down. You can lightly touch or just hover. Exhale, you lift up. Switch legs. So inhale, you drop down. And exhale, you lift up. So notice as you move, the full leg moves. Knee stays bent at 90. Then you lift the leg up, stop the knee over the hip, then switch legs. Inhale. So you know the movement of the legs. Let's focus on the back and on the core. You want your belly buttons drawn down so that lower spine stays pressed the entire time. So important. So pull down, push the lower spine into your mat. And then team, don't forget about those arms. You're pressing them down. It's important to press them down because then not only are you working lower half of your body, you're working upper half of your body too. How about one more like this? Inhale. And if you feel good enough on the next one, just extend the legs super long. So inhale, you extend, feel the stretch. Then pull it back in. But notice, as you stretch one leg, the other knee, it doesn't come in towards the body. Keep it directly over the hip. So, stretch long, reach. Reach with that toe as if you're trying to touch the wall, right? It's inhale. But don't forget about that lower spine. It's easy to do. Always keep abs drawn down. That lower spine needs to stay anchored. And pull the knee back in. How about one more time, then we'll add on. So inhale. Okay, team. The add-on is both legs together. Let's do it. So, inhale, you extend, you reach, and you pull the knees back in, stopping them right over the hips. It's inhale, you reach, and then pull it back. Now you know what those legs are doing. You know your abs are drawn down so that lower spine is completely pressed. But don't forget about the forearms. Keep pushing them down. down into the mat. So you're gonna feel your chest just get stronger. Okay, guys? Next one, once we stretch, we'll add on. So stretch out. Now you're gonna lift the legs and the arms up so you come straight up. Then you come back to the long leg, touching the wall, almost, right? Then you pull it in. Knees stop over hips. So, long forearms, they're pressed, right? But then you lift them up, you tuck your chin, you reach towards your toes. You come back down. Remember, push the forearms down, upper body engages. Pull knees in over hips. How about a few more times? So stretch long, pull the belly buttons down. Now when you lift up, it's so easy to keep your lower spine pressed. But when you come back here, still keep it pressed. That's the work. That's the challenge. How about two more? Inhale, stretch. Then you reach. Come back. Push forearms to the floor. And you pull in. One more. It's inhale, stretch, forearms pressed. Then you lift up, reaching towards toes. You come back, push forearms down, and you come on in. Right here, team, small pause. We're gonna take our hands, bring them to the sides of our heads. Now notice, your elbows are on the floor. That means they're out to the side. You want them to stay there. We're gonna inhale and lift up. Tucking chin, keeping elbows out to the side. You will turn to one side on the exhale. Exhale, then inhale to the other side. Exhale, and inhale. So you lift that shoulder up and off, then you come back to center. You lift the shoulder up and off, and come back to center. As you lift the shoulder up and off, focus on that elbow. So that top elbow presses up to the ceiling. It doesn't come across the face. So lift it up, push it up, come back to center. Exhale. Team, extend the opposite leg. So exhale, then inhale. So you reach with the opposite leg towards that wall. So reach, come back to center, and reach. Team, as you do this, elbow, push it up to the ceiling, right? You push it up to the ceiling, and then to make the move even bigger, look down the floor. That'll really enable you to get deep into the twist to work those obliques. A few more times. Exhale and inhale. It's exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Team, on the next one, if you're ready, extend both legs, only if you're ready. So exhale and inhale. You exhale. So your goal, you know your goal. Pull your belly buttons down, right? Support that spine, and then reach with those legs every time. And then twist, forcing that elbow up to the ceiling, lifting that one shoulder blade off. It's exhale and inhale. It's exhale. Team, hold here. Let's go into 100. So you reach, and your hands reach out past your hips. Keep the chin tucked to protect the neck. Keep the belly buttons drawn down tight. And then just look through those amazingly strong legs, right? And the breathing is exhale and inhale. It's exhale and inhale. It's exhale and inhale if you're ready. Exhale and inhale. So you reach with your arms. That one bicep comes right up by the ear. But notice as it comes up by the ear, that shoulder blade doesn't drop down to your mat. That's the challenge, to keep that core completely engaged. When you're ready, bring in those legs. So exhale and inhale. Keep that shoulder blade. Keep the shoulder blade off and reach the arms with the legs. Exhale and inhale. exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Team, right here, you pull in, fingertips come right here. It's exhale and inhale. So exhale and inhale. Now, you know you're extending here, but the work is really here when you bring the chest right into the legs. So you reach, but then you lift up with the upper body, driving it into those legs, so you really work rectus abdominis. Exhale and inhale. It's exhale. How about we add on? So exhale, you open the legs. Inhale, you squeeze the legs together, then you come back in. So you reach, you brace, you open, then squeeze together, feel the abductors, then lift the chest into the legs. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale every time, team. Lift that chest back into the legs. Here we go, let's do it. You pull in, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. How about one more? Exhale, inhale. It's exhale, team. Come on in, right here, and then you just relax. Nice job. We're gonna come on up, and we're gonna flip into the planks. So, come on around. On the planks, circle, you guys. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders every time. Arms are long, fingers are wide. Press your palms down, and you'll feel it. So let's get our bodies set up, and I'll explain everything you're gonna feel. So, you can be right here. Notice the knees are down. But if you want maybe a little bit more, you just lift right up. First, the breathing. Inhale and exhale. It's inhale and exhale. So feel the ribcage get big, and then feel it get small. Feel it get really big, and then feel it get small. Okay, you have the rhythm of the breathing. Let's talk about form, right? Again, those elbows underneath the shoulders. Those hands are out, and then you push the hands down firmly. Push them down so hard, so that when you push them down, you're gonna feel the backs of your arms. You guys don't stop, but I'm gonna show you. You're gonna feel the backs of your arms right here completely engaged. So you push those hands down, so you work those triceps, right? Then team, think about the shoulder blades. Take your shoulder blades and you squeeze them into your spinal cord. Squeeze them in so tight. When you squeeze them in, you're gonna feel that band of muscles directly underneath that rib cage, completely engaged. Feel that right through the core. And since we're talking about the core, take those belly buttons. You drag them up tight into the spinal cord, okay? Protect that spinal cord all the time. Then if your toes are tucked, you're gonna push back through your heels. So push back through the heels. When you do that, two things happen. You lengthen through the back of the legs, and you strengthen through your quads. That's what you wanna feel. The strengthening through the quads, and the lengthening through the hamstrings. Then one more thing, elbows. Take your elbows. You pull them down towards your hips, okay? Now you know they're not gonna slide on your mat, but you pull them down towards your hips. You guys stay in this position, okay? You pull them down so hard that everything right here completely engages. That's what I want you to feel. So let's do that. Let's pull them down, and then as everything is strong, you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Your palms are pressed, your shoulder blades squeezed, your abs are drawn up, you're pushing back through your heels, and you're driving your elbows right down into your hips, and then inhale and exhale. We'll add on. You inhale, you slide forward, you exhale, you come back. Inhale and exhale. forward, feel it, driving more into your shoulders as you slide forward. And you come back just a few more. So inhale and exhale. It's inhale every time you're pulling your elbows towards your hips, right? Feel the lats completely engage when you do that. Now team, we're gonna add on. You'll still slide forward. So you slide forward, lift a toe. You lift and point it. You set it down. Then you slide back, same thing, other toe. So inhale, you lift that other toe, you point it. You set it down, and you come back. So push into the palms, so you'll keep your triceps completely engaged every time. So you come forward, push, and point, set down, and slide back. Keep the abs braced, so you support the spine. You don't want that spine to sway down, not at all. It's inhale, exhale. It's inhale, team. Hold here, we're gonna pike. So when you pike, you lift up, and then you slide out of it. By no means is this a working pike. You're more just kind of relaxing. So piking up, piking down. But next we're gonna make it a working pike. How do we do that? When you come up, push your palms into the floor, then drive your elbows towards your hips. Push your palms into the floor, drive elbows towards hips. So every time the work is through the upper arms or through the hands, pushing them down, then pulling elbows towards hips. Let's go up. Inhale, the up is you come all the way up. Then you set down with control and you pull your elbows towards your hips. So inhale, push up, driving up. Come back down, elbows towards hips, 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. It's inhale and exhale. One more, you own this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and then team, set down, little piece of heaven, come on back. We're gonna breathe, we're gonna release, and then we're gonna go into the tricep push-up. So come on around. You're gonna round out, opening up through that spinal cord, and releasing through the shoulders. Awesome. Okay, rolling up. We're gonna do the tricep push-up, and we're gonna do a side plank to bring that into it. So that way, not only are we working shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, and back, but we're gonna bring in the obliques too, right? Guys, there's options, you know there are. You can do everything like this, that's absolutely fine. You can do everything like this, that's perfect too. Or you can be up. But no matter what level you are at, team, hands underneath the shoulders. One tricep push-up, let's do this. It's inhale, you are down. Exhale, you open up. It's inhale, you roll under, and exhale. So it's inhale, you set down. Exhale, tricep push-up. Team, we're going to the other side. So I'll see you in a second, right? So you lift up, then you roll under, and then you lift back up. Set hands down underneath shoulders. It's inhale, notice elbows stay very close to the rib cage. Lift, and you roll under. So it's inhale, reach to the sky, set hands underneath shoulders. Come down between those elbows, press your palms in as you rise. Lift, under, come back up. We are halfway through. So chest slides between elbows, your palms press in as you come up. You reach up, pushing that one hand into the floor. Then you reach back up, push that hand into the floor, set down, inhale, and exhale, open up. So you reach, push the palm into the floor, then back up, and you set down, one more each side. Inhale, and exhale. You reach, and you roll. So back, reaching, then set down. It's inhale and exhale. Team, reach, under, and team, blood up. And how about we stretch? You're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna step through your goal. Drop into the right leg, keep the pressure in that right leg. Pull your shoulders back over your hips so you feel the stretch right through the hip flexor. Take your hands in your back pockets, slide your shoulders down. It's inhale and exhale. So you inhale, feel the chest open, and exhale. It's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale one more time. Inhale, team. You're gonna find a big beach ball. And you inhale, feel the back open, and exhale. So as you inhale, feel the back open, then exhale. Still drop into the front leg, so you feel the stretch through the hip flexor. It's inhale. Exhale, catch the elbow. So you catch the elbow, and you twist. It's inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now team, hamstring stretch. So fingertips down and toes are up. Or you guys, if you could do the splits, you do the splits. Inhale and exhale. It's inhale and exhale. It's inhale. We'll hold this for 2 more breaths. It's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You're gonna bring the knee back. Place it underneath the hip. Step through with the left leg. Drop into it. Shoulders over hips so you feel it right here, then stretch. Inhale now on this stretch. Shoulders come down. But you take the inside of your elbows and you press them up. It's inhale and exhale. It's inhale. Your thumbs go down into the back. So inhale and exhale. Take the thumbs and push them to the back corner of your room. It's inhale and exhale. One more. It's inhale, catch the elbow, twist to open up the spine. So inhale and exhale to feel this stretch even more. Drop more into your left leg. It's inhale and exhale. It's inhale, team, hamstring stretch. Or if you can, you do the splits. So if you're here with me, touch down to try to bring the chest closer to, you know, those amazing legs, right? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. It's inhale and exhale. One more. It's inhale. You bring that knee back. The knee directly underneath the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. You guys, we're just gonna open up through the spinal cord, okay? It's relaxing. So as you round out and inhale, just drop the head. Then lift the head up, come back to neutral spine. This is only a release. You're not pushing your palms into the floor or into your mat. You're just opening up your back, because you guys, you work that back. It's inhale. And exhale. Team, right here we're gonna hold. We're gonna inhale and tuck our toes, right? And then we're gonna press our tailbone up, pushing our heels down, pressing our chest into our legs. So inhale, deep breath, and exhale. Yes, you just noticed I slowed down the breathing. That's what we're gonna do right now, because we're just relaxing. And exhale. One more time. It's inhale. On this exhale, bend your knees, walk your hands back. Have a seat right here in your calves. Now, when you're in this position, some of us can do it. I want you to put your heels flat on the ground. I'm not able to do it yet, but I tell you, I've been working on it for 12 years. So sometimes it takes a while. So the goal here is to have your heels go flat, feeling the stretch through the Achilles. It's inhale. And on this exhale, I want you to press your weight into your hands and round out. Press your chin down to your chest. Feel the back open as you inhale deeply. then team, you're gonna turn your head to the other side. Let's do that together. And stop right at that shoulder. It's inhale. Let's go back to the front on the exhale. Holding here. It's inhale, keep the shoulders down, okay? And then as you exhale, you reach forward, tuck your ears between the biceps. So inhale, deep breath, feel the back open. Then exhale, lifting up nice and tall. One more deep breath, inhale. Then team, out to the side, exhale. You guys, you are done. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you